Bulldogs? Welcome to a special Hispanic Heritage episode of The Bark. I'm Edel.
And I'm Ray.
On today's episode, we'll be looking at our Hispanic Heritage program.
Spotlighting our Hispanic teachers.
Our Men on the Street with Julia.
Learning Hispanic culture with Edel.
And a feature story on Quinceneras.
This is all right here.
Right now.
On The Bark.
This past week, we had our second annual Hispanic Heritage program.
Oh yeah, I was there. My favorite was the Baile Folclorico.
They were all so amazing. It was hard to pick my favorite.
See for yourself next.
At RCHS is the second anniversary of the Hispanic Heritage Month program. I asked some fellow performers how they felt about it.
My name is Hillary, and I'm here with fellow RCHS students that are performing for the Hispanic Heritage Month program.
Hi, my name is Angie.
Hi, I'm Emily.
Hi, I'm Alexandra.
Okay, so what is your part in the Hispanic Heritage Month program?
Our part in the Hispanic Heritage Month is that we're going to be dancing guapangos. It's mainly a dance that consists of moving your feet a lot and like your body.
And how do y'all feel about y'all's performance?
I'm nervous, very nervous to be performing in front of everybody.
I mean, but we feel like we have it already. We feel like we can dance in front of people because we've been practicing it. And I feel like my team did a really good job.
I feel nervous, but I feel like I'll be fine because I feel like I'm kind of good.
Very true. And what made y'all want to dance for the Hispanic Heritage Month program?
I think we just wanted to help out with the school, you know? Like, we wanted to show the school something new out there so they can rely on, they're also celebrating Hispanics.
I remember young. It's my senior year, so I wanted to do something that I wouldn't normally do, perform in front of everybody. It's my senior year too, so I wanted to try something new, and it's my last year, so.
Okay. And why did y'all decide to do the specific dance?
I feel like when we do guapango, everybody's gonna jump up of excitement. Cause if you go to a jeans and you hear a guapango playing, you see everybody get up and dancing, and I think that's gonna be the emotion that's gonna be brought into that day.
Well, because it's something I've been wanting to learn too, and I feel like it's really fun.
As someone who's performing this year, I'm very excited and also very nervous. I've never performed or danced on stage ever. Seeing it all come together, going every single day, seeing as we kind of connect with each other and have fun practicing, messing up, made me feel kind of happy, even though I was very stressed that when I was on stage, I would fall or miss a step or mess up in any way. But, seeing the people that I was performing with, seeing everyone else, it kind of eased up that stress and that panic that I had for performing. It kind of made me honestly enjoy it a bit.
Wow, I'm glad we had a chance to celebrate Hispanic culture.
Me too. I also love to hear more about my teacher's heritage.
Do you know Mr. Pabon? His pride for Colombia is one of the neatest things about him.
Weaving together Hispanic traditions with the Spanish languages, Mr. Pabon shares his love of Hispanic culture with the students. But of course, his favorite country is Colombia.
Hispanic culture, Hispanic country is different. Something that the music, the food, those traditions, the soccer. So we have a lot in common with the other countries, but Colombia is always better.
His Colombian family and friends are what he misses most.
Leaving my family behind and all my friends and all the things that I had in Colombia for so many years.
Also, the easygoing community is another thing he misses about Colombia.
A lot of friends, sports, having fun, enjoying the life, family. It is kind of, people get along easily. So that's something that I miss from Colombia.
Mr. Pabon's passion for his country is very clear.
Basically, always on top of the list. So Colombian singers, for example, are always on top of the list. Colombia's soccer team is always on top of the list. So we're kind of number one, number two all the time.
Mr. Pabon's 8 years teaching in Colombia was probably one of his favorite moments.
So in Colombia, there's a different schedule. So basically, we have some students in the morning, some students in the afternoon. It's like having two different schools. and they promote a lot of cultural activities. So that's something that I miss about Colombia.
Even so, he says some things are still better in America than in Colombia.
Well, in Colombia, you get more students in the classroom, probably 40, 45, 50 students in one classroom. We have no resources other than just the marker. And here is better, smaller classes, more resources is better.
And after 19 years in America, it is still Colombia that gives Mr. Pabon words to live by.
Si quieres ser un águila, you don't hang out with the chicken. Like, if you want to be an eagle, don't hang out with the chicken. That's something that I like and means a lot to me.
Very glad we have Mr. Pabon. I can sure tell he loves Colombia.
Julia and Anthony hit the hallways to find out what some of our students love about their culture as well.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to another episode of Men on the Street. And today we're going to be talking about Hispanic Heritage Month. And my name is Anthony. What's your favorite food from Hispanic Heritage Month?
I like tamales or enchiladas.
Ooh, I have a lot. I can't name all of them.
You can't name all of them?
But you're right. I couldn't name all of them.
Not even one?
Enchiladas, those are good.
I like tacos. I like eating tacos, yo.
Tamales.
Tamales is my favorite too. Where is your family originally from?
Mexico.
My mom is from Chihuahua, and my dad is, I don't know where my dad's from.
My family's originally from Mexico, but like later on, like around 2000s, probably like 2010s, they came here to the United States.
Mm-hmm. How is it different from here?
I mean, Mexico's kind of poor. And over here, a lot of people are privileged. In Mexico, you're not really that privileged.
Yes.
I visited Mexico when I was like in 5th grade, and it was different because like it was more like culturally like, yeah, basically it's more cultural.
Money and stuff, the work. A lot of people look for like work, and there's not work to like work. But yeah.
What does Hispanic Heritage Month mean to you?
It's like expressing how like my heritage is, like where I come from.
For me, it look means that like we matter as like a Hispanic like community, that we matter, and yeah.
Though we're important, it's like they care for us and they appreciate us.
Is that anything that you wish that people knew about Hispanic culture?
That we're really nice and we care for other people.
Thanks for everyone for watching Man on the Street and learning about Hispanic culture. And back to you.
Wow, that was really interesting.
Day of the Dead is almost here. Are y'all going to celebrate this year?
We always do. I love your segment on the tradition and the legend of Alebrijes. Here it is now.
So, talking about alebrijes. If y'all don't know what alebrijes are, they were shown in the movie Coco. The alebrijes of Mexico have a history as colorful as the art itself. It all began in 1936 with artist Pedro Linares at the age of 30. He became sick with a fever and began to have some weird and interesting dreams. During his dreams, brightly colored strange animals would appear, and Linares kept hearing the word alebrijes as he slept. When he woke up, Linares began recreating these mysterious animals out of paper mache, sculpting them to display different body parts from different animals, and painting them in vivid bright colors. These pieces of art grew in popularity and eventually became a staple in the Oaxaca region of Mexico, where many are now made of wood. This celebrated art can be found year-round and on Day of the Dead, when they're placed on altars and used as decorations for this special celebration. Dia de los Muertos, or Day of the Dead. Day of the Dead is a holiday celebrated in Mexico and in some parts of Latin America that honors and commemorates the death of their loved ones. It combines indigenous rituals with the Catholic holidays of All Souls and All Saints Day. It is believed that the spirits of the dead are allowed to visit their families on October 31st and leave on November 2nd. Candles and flowers line the cemeteries and streets to guide loved ones to their homes. During that time, families and friends prepare food, make altars, and decorate gravestones to pay respects to the deceased. Parades are held and children eat candy to celebrate the lives once lived. Dia de los Muertos, or Day of the Dead, is very special to all Hispanics. They celebrate it, they take part in it, and they engage in it. And you can too. Viva la fiesta and viva Mexico. Some of our students sat down with Miss Yescas to find out more about her and her culture.
Here's that story next.
For example, if your design has red shoes and you're wearing red shoes, I will count it as extra credit.
Our CHS Spanish teacher, Patricia Yescas, loves Spanish Heritage Month.
I am of Mexican descent. Both my parents immigrated here from Mexico, and I was born here in Texas. And so to me, I've always enjoyed representing my Mexican culture and heritage and sharing that with others. And I think it's a great thing that the U.S. recognizes and they continue to recognize and celebrate all of the attributions that the Hispanic community has given.
It is Hispanic culture that she loves to teach the most.
So for me personally, I like teaching the culture. Spanish is more than just the language. There's a lot more stuff that goes with it. It's not just, well, can I say green in Spanish, or can I say I like to eat pizza? I think it's important to also expose the culture. So like the different types of food, the different types of art, the different types of music.
One tradition she loves is celebrating the Day of the Dead, which for Miss Yescas is more about life than death.
My favorite holiday is the Day of the Dead because it is just a celebration of life. A lot of people, when they hear the Day of the Dead, they think that we're celebrating death, but that's not it. We're celebrating the life of those who have passed.
While she wants her students to learn the Spanish language, she really hopes they leave with an appreciation of Hispanic culture.
I hope that they remember some things. Ideally that they would remember parts of the language and go on and want to continue learning the language. But if anything, I hope that they learn more of the culture and an appreciation for the culture.
This has been Tyler and Carly for the Bulldog Bark.
I love those traditions, but one of my favorites is going to quinceas.
Bulldog Bark reporter Alex has a look at what this means for one special young lady.
What is a quince?
Well, it's when a Latina turns 15, and it's considered where a child becomes a woman in our culture.
What events happen during the party?
So I had a place where I introduced myself because I had a big staircase at my venue. And so when I came out, everyone was up and applauding. I almost cried. And then I danced with my abuelito, which he is my last grandparent alive right now. So I got to have a little moment for him. He got me a ring. What else? I got to dance with my friends, and we had a good time.
What did it all mean to you?
What it all meant to me was the fact that I realized that I'm surrounded by so much love and how I'm not alone in this world, because the people that were at my quince, who were invited to my quince, were the people who motivate me to become a better person and know that I have people that care about me.
How did you pick your dress?
So I knew my theme was going to be blue, and I don't know, I can't really explain the feeling, but it's one of those things just that it's meant for you. So when I looked at my dress, I put it on, I felt like it was for me. It's just that feeling that this is supposed to be my dress.
What advice would you give to the girls who want to have a quince?
To the girls who want a quince, good advice I would give you is just don't be late to your quince. That's one. Two, when you come to planning your quince, plan it a year and a half earlier so that everything doesn't feel rushed last minute. And make sure the quince, it's what you like, not what your parents like.
That's all for this week, Bulldogs.
To watch more episodes, go to youtube.com/rctvtnews.
This has been Ray
and Edel
with The Bark.